So back in May, the federal government announced this plan to end Australia's live sheep exports by sea in May 2028, a decision that really just affects Western Australia. And it had been a long time coming. Federal Labor took this promise to 2 elections, but nevertheless it was still met with really fierce backlash from WA farmers and industry. Now, to soften the blow, the federal government came up with a so-called transition support package. This was $107 million to help the industry wean off live exports, diversify, find new markets. But this figure was pretty immediately labelled as inadequate by both the industry and the WA Labor government, which has been really lobbying their federal counterparts, trying to squeeze more money out of them for this transition package, especially when live sheep have become such an election issue heading into both state and federal elections. So now, in her first visit to Western Australia since taking on the agriculture portfolio in July, Minister Julie Collins will be in the state's southwest today, and she'll be announcing an extra $32.7 million for that transition support package to help those communities diversify, also help with community wellbeing supports for those communities really anxious about this ban. You've seen in recent months the so-called Keep the Sheep campaign, those opposed to this ban taking their fight all the way to Canberra. We're yet to find out how they'll respond to this announcement and whether it'll make any difference to their plans to really campaign against Labor in key seats here in Western Australia to make them pay for this decision, essentially. Meanwhile, we know that the coalition has vowed that if elected, they would overturn this ban and reinstate the live sheep trade.